are able to see. No, can someone from the other end tell me that you are able to see it? Use your voice. Any student, can you tell me like?
I think sir would have just
Yes,
filled
sir.
your
It's clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir, we can able to.
think, yeah, sir should until that he can give the you can give your presentation.
I'm not able to listen. It's taking a lot of time. Is it visible now? Is it visible now?
No, sir, no. I can still see you on I can't see the screen. I don't know what's happening.
Others? How about others? Are they able to see it?
We can able to
Yes, sir. We can see your screen, sir.
So what is written in it?
why photograph.
Why photography is advertising?
Okay. Sir, what do we do now? Can I go ahead?
Yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead. You can even have it as interactive session with the students.
Okay. So why photography in advertising? What is the necessity for having a photograph in advertising? Why can't I just simply write something in an advertisement?
Sir, are you presenting something?
Yes.
Actually, your presentation is not visible, but your folder is visible.
Folder is visible.
Yes, sir. Same problem with me.
Yeah,
Sir,
and I
I
can
think
see
they
you
would have
actually.
just filled your
Yes, sir. Now it's clear.
Now can you see it? Can you see it now?
No,
No, I couldn't.
No, sir, I couldn't
No,
see.
sir.
some of us.
excuse me, sir.
Sir, can you stop the presentation and then restart the presentation again? Maybe
Ah,
there is some glitch there actually.
I'll do that. I'll do that. Is it clear now?
No, sir.
You're able to see it now?
Yes, we can see. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Everybody? Okay. Wonderful.
No.
Okay. Thank God. Okay. 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 Now, why photography is required? Why not I tell, I write or I say about the product so that people can buy it? Why not? Why photography is required? So it's all about the senses. What we have. We have five senses. Everybody knows about it. We have ear to hear, nose to smell, tongue to taste, skin to feel, and eyes to see. So, which one of these senses is more powerful? Can someone tell me which? You can unmute and tell which one of these senses is more powerful.
I think eyes.
Yes, eyes. So that is the reason we use. I mean, the more of energy goes out of eyes only than from a human body. That is a different story. But here, what we are saying is, when I see it, it arouses this stimuli in me, so that I create an interest and I kind of create a desire to go ahead with that object. So that is the principle of the senses, and eyes plays a very major role in it. That is why visual communication is flourishing. So you can easily sell a product. Before that, I would like to tell you a story. How many of you want to listen to a story? Okay, yeah, I'm sure everybody want to listen to a story. Here is a man who wanted to do a business. It's not a business; it's just a small time earning you want to make. For the first time, he went to seashore. He bought a bucket of fishes. He bought a bucket of fishes, fresh catch, absolutely beautiful, fresh fishes. He bought it. He went around. He took the cycle and he went around the city, and he came back in the evening by 6 o'clock. And the irony is, not even a single fish was sold. Can someone tell me why not even a single fish was sold? You can unmute and talk to me. Can someone tell me why not even a single fish was sold?
Maybe because he goes in a cycle, maybe because of his appearance.
Okay, I need some other answer. This, okay, thanks for your try. At least you came forward and gave it a try.
Maybe no one heard the voice.
Very good. Who is
He
that?
didn't
Chaitanya?
voice out.
You nailed
Revati, sir.
Revati, you nailed it. It's because he was not shouting. Similarly, friends, even though if you have a beautiful product with you, if you are not shouting, you cannot sell the product. That is the mantra of marketing. Now, I have a I have manufactured a water bottle. I have manufactured a water bottle, and it's a beautiful water bottle. It has a lot of nice grip in it, and a very elegant, closure for it, and it's leak proof. It's beautiful in color. I can able to see the water in it. So if I write it in a piece of paper, or if I write it in a ad spot in a hoarding, saying that I have a beautiful water bottle, why can't you buy it? Will somebody buy it? But
No,
if
sir.
I show, if I show the bottle, if I show the bottle, which one is better?
To show.
Show the bottle. Yes, that is the principle of photography. Now, in photography, we are going to now see two kind of categories. One is a resort kind of hotel, and another one is a jewelry. In what all way, using photography, how can we promote the product or the service? That is what we are trying to do it now. Now we will go one by one and see how you can, for the benefit of people, I'm going to widen the screen now. Okay. There is one more question I want to ask you all. Okay. So first, we will see how we can promote the ambience. Is there any problem? Okay. So now, who doesn't want to spend some time in a room like this, a hotel room like this? Such a beautiful place. How much ever I explain about this room in a text manner, in a text alone, in a newspaper ad or in a hoarding, how much ever I explain about the room and the color and the aesthetics of the room, people would never ever be able to understand what it is unless they see the image. So seeing the image is and showing the image is very very crucial when it comes to promoting something in print media. And the next one, just see the um, outer view of it. So this is how. So this ad will say, "Come and spend some time with us in the heaven kind of place." Okay. So this is the idea. This is the idea behind using photography to promote any product, any product in ambience. You can show the exterior of the resort and also the rooms, the very different kind of rooms what they have, So you can put the rate and everything with the photograph. From the point of selling point of view, it is a better thing. And seeing this photograph, can someone tell me, like if I take my mobile and get into the room, I make do a photography of this, will it look like this? Can someone tell me?
Depends on the phone which we use.
Depends. Why? I'm just getting into this room. I'm picking up my mobile and I'm shooting it. Will it look
Depends on the lighting and in what angle we are choosing to take a photograph.
very good? Very good. And also, I'll add up one more thing. End of the day, it's all about color correction. Number one, color correction. And also, there is a method called multiple exposure, normal exposure, and there will be two stop under, one stop under and second stop under. Including this, it becomes 3 exposure. And I'll increase one stop exposure higher, another stop exposure higher. So basically what I will be doing is I will be doing 5 clicks of this image from the same position with a tripod, and I will bring it to the Lightroom. I will stitch all the 5 photographs together and I will do the color correction. Only then you will be able to get an image like this. And if you simply go take a photograph, nothing will work out. Same way it is being used in this also. In this also it is being used. It will be a day image, it will be an evening image, all put together will be stitched and we can produce a beautiful image like this. So now here we showed only the room, and to add little more attraction, we add a people element into it, and one more human element is included into the room, so that this kind of gives an attraction to consumers. And a heli shot like this, now it is possible because of the drone and everything has come in. We can do something like this to promote the exterior of the resort. So interior of the hotel rooms can also be shown to create an attraction. Every single image can be done as one single advertisement. That is the core purpose of it. You have to keep repeating your promotion one after the other. Now, fortunately, we have Facebook, which is very, very less expensive when it comes to compared to other conventional media. Now, each and every photo can be done as an advertisement. We can keep promoting to get more customers. Okay, so this is also one of the typical example of multiple exposure. You will never get a better image like this unless and until you do the multiple exposure. So with an element of food in it, you can show it. And this, can someone tell me what is the angle of focus has been used for this bathtub?
Flat lay.
Okay.
So flat lay angle.
Okay, you call it flat lay, top angle.
Yes, sir.
In common language, it is called top angle. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. You answered it well. Now we showed the exterior and interior of it. Now we need to promote the amenities of the hotel. Can someone tell me what are the amenities commonly will be there in any hotel or resort? Come on, speak out. I will give you a clue. Restaurant will be there, minimum.
Food and 24/7 assistance.
Sorry? Amenities will be there. Restaurant will be there, bar.
Swimming pool.
Amenities like swimming pool, fitness club,
Swimming
like that.
pool.
So we can shoot all these things in a beautiful way and promote it in our communication. That is the core idea. So you all are well versed in all these things. Good. Your college is giving a lot of knowledge about all these things. So like this way, this also includes multiple exposure. Friends, now once after finishing this session, straight away go to the YouTube and find out how to shoot an exterior or interior with multiple exposure. So this is the lesson which will take you to the next level. Okay, so like this, the gym can be promoted. Okay, this is passive photography. If you want to do something active, you can show the bar in this way with some exaggeration. Can you see the setup and everything as if they are kind of warriors who came in to the. This is kind of 18th century thing. So they are showing. I mean, they denotes the water bottle. I mean, beer bottle to be a gun or something like that. So you can create something like this in a creative way and exaggerate the thing. Okay, if you want to be a little more creative, you can add up animal element to it or something like that, a cartoon or something, anything it can be done with the association of the real photograph. Restaurant, you can show either the empty restaurant for the portfolio. For the profile, people prefer empty restaurant, but actually when it comes to communication, they will be showing the human element also. Right? So like this, food shot. Anybody has tried food shot? Anyone? Anyone from your end? Have you ever tried a food shot? Nobody?
For me, yeah, I tried.
Very good, very good, very good. Keep trying, keep shooting. And now after this session, after this part, I'm going to tell you how all you can do the product shoot at home itself. So finally, the image goes into the ad like this, and now we will see the jewelry segment. Okay. Now, can someone explain what is this ad speaking about?
Yeah, it means
The
I think
tradition,
jewelry and tradition here.
Tradition and
Local jewelry.
local jewelry.
Boldness.
Okay. I want you to understand why this ad is made and why you can read the copy and tell me. It says Rewind Collection. Okay, I'll tell you. This is antique collection. Look at the jewelry. It is antique collection. Okay, can you able to see the cursor? No. Okay. So this house is a real house. Probably if you go to Karaikudi, you will find such houses. So we hire those houses and we create certain properties which will also be like antique. If you see the next image, you can easily find out. So these kind of phones are not available now, but it shows that it is old. Antique means old collection. So look at the hair dress, look at the sari which she is wearing. Everything denotes that era, with 1920s and 1940s, that kind of era. So this is how they promote the antique jewelry. Look at the gramophone. So this is one method of photo shoot, that is you are hiring an existing place and adding up few properties and doing the shoot. Okay. The next method of shooting is a flat. We call it a flat or we call it a simple set. Now most of the people may think that it's a house, but it's not a house. It's just a flat, probably an L. If you see the ankle of Trisha, there is a curvature. That is only that, up to that much it will be there. Using the plywood and all these things, we create a simple set, and you can do the shoot. Okay. This is also, this may look like a house inside, but it is just a flat. We hire a studio like AVM studio where there will be only hall, and the previous day we go and do all this setting, a bureau, and what you see behind is not a wall. It is just a plywood on which the wallpaper is being done, and with set people we do all these things and we do the shoot, and it gives a perception as if we are shooting inside the house. The third method is green mat. We don't use green mat, we use only white mat when it comes to photography, so that the color, nothing will get into the object of, because if I use a green mat for this particular, she's wearing a white dress, the green will fall on the white dress. So mostly what we'll do is we'll use only white, white backdrop. And if you see, this is also an antique collection. If you saw that antique collection which was done with a big budget, now it's a low budget. What do? Instead of hiring a place like that, we kind of bought an image or a painting and we start using it. So this one method of shooting, which is white back. This is also a white back. And what on which the Anushka is leaning is not real. Actually, during the shoot, she was leaning on a plywood box only. And the amount of color correction which is being done on this image is exorbitant. In fact, the skin, flesh, everything is being cut out. So friends, keep watching color correction videos also. I hope everybody has a piece of paper and pen. Please write it down. It is very, very essential. First, I spoke about multiple exposure when you do a shoot of exterior or interior. Next thing is I'm talking about color correction, retouching. So see a lot of videos in YouTube so that your color correction ability is enhanced. You not only see it, you start practicing it. This is also a white back shot. It's a trick shot, a small, simple, very simple trick shot. She's again holding a plywood, and when we create something like this, we can even show something like she's inside a house and coming out of a door or something. So all depends upon the creative person's idea. The fourth method is I don't have money, I don't have that much budget to do a photo session separately. So what we did was, actually, Anushka charges more than 30 lakhs per call shoot. So before year, what we did was we did a separate call sheet for photo shoot alone, in which we did this shoot. It was pretty expensive, so we thought we'll cut this, and while doing the commercial itself, let's take some photographs. So like that, it has been taken when on the set. When the cameraman and other people are ready, the photographer will be taking this kind of photos with the help of Anushka. Now, this one, if you see, during the commercial, we bought an elephant from Kumbhakonam and we started shooting along with the elephant. She kind of got a friendship with the elephant. She was start playing with it. So those moments were captured, and then we used temple image and we kind of secured the image. So this again we did it during the shoot time. As the camera was rolling, the photographer will be shooting from behind the camera, and so the photography is also done, and what to say, the video is also done at the same time. Similar kind of shoot. This one is an actual shed we put opposite airport. There is a place called the Benny Studio. Now it has been hired for big space shoots. So we made use of this place, and we put the entire set and we shot this during the commercial. So now we'll get into the product shoot. So this entire image has one theme. If you see the backdrop also has certain properties, metal properties, but it has been out of focus. Can someone tell me what lens is being used for this photograph? Come on.
Macro lens.
Very good. Macro lens. Can you precisely tell me what could be the range of the lens? Mm? Okay. Since nobody is answering, I'll tell it. Mostly this will be 50 macro, and I'll tell you 100 macro what it can do. So this was shot with 100 macro, and we actually kind of used LED bulbs for creating that bokeh. It was not a cropped image, or we didn't took it from Shutterstock or something. We created this bokeh. In fact, if you practice more and more, you can do better bokeh than this. And the backdrop, you can actually use your imagination and use anything to create a background. So this is actually a painting from China. It's a canvas painting. We actually kind of thought of using it as a background, and it has come out well. So this is a white back, and we took few images of PSD images, which will be available. Free resource will be available in the internet. We made use of that and created this thing. Okay. How many of you like abstract photography like this? You can say, yes, I like. Since I'm not able to see where you are, at least I can hear the voice. How many of you have done something like this?
Myself, sir.
Okay, very good. Your good name?
Teacher, sir.
Teacher, very good. Keep doing it. Take all the jewelry from your, ask one jewelry at a time from your mother, and keep shooting it. I kind of practice that, even though I've done a lot of, I've shot more than 6,000 jewelries like this, but still the thirst for it is not gone. So this is another method. The jewelry is real, but the background, again, it's a PSD image. We kind of merged it and created a layout like this. Okay. So any doubt in this? I'm going to jump into another session now. Before that, I would like to know whether you have any clarification or anything. Any clarification? Come on, speak out. You can even type it in the text box. Sabarinathan, you wanted to say something?
Sir,
Yes, Akash.
yeah, I thought of starting a career in photography. Like, I mean, I thought starting a career in
Okay,
advertising photography.
I'm sorry
So,
to
I
Akash, sorry to disturb you. I think you are asking me a question out of what we thought, what has been taught here. I think we have a separate session after this one thing. I have another session now. Once after finishing it, you can ask your question.
yeah,
If,
okay,
if
okay.
there is anything, Akash, if there is anything pertaining to what we saw now, if you can, if anybody has any doubt in it, we can go ahead. Otherwise, we can move on to the next session. After that, I'm here to answer everybody's question.
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Sorry, Akash.
No
Another,
problem.
instead of doing color correction, why don't we do exposure? Uh, Photographically, me, very nice name. Okay. Now, yes, you can do it. See, the best photo. Who is the best photographer? Who doesn't require a color correction? Doing everything during the much before clicking the image. That is the caliber of a photographer. Whatever, I mean, color correction is something which whatever mistakes we have done, we are patching it up. If you can able to do something like that, well and good. But this is a method, gentlemen. This is a method. Color correction has become very, very essential now. So you need to first study the color correction, understand what is color correction, and then prefer whether to use it or not. It's up to you. Okay. So we'll move on to the next one, and then we can. One second.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir, actually in video editing, they will usually they will tell when we use green mat or blue mat, the color of the dress should not match with the green mat or blue mat. In that photograph, for white color dress, white background is used.
Yes.
So is it whether it will reflect on while editing or any other thing, sir?
Somebody is talking. Your question is in green mat, and we are not supposed to use the same color in your dress or any property. That is what you are asking.
Yes, sir.
In white mat, very good question. But the technology, entire technology is different. Here in Photoshop, it's a very simple process. In white black, what we are going to do is take that single image and crop all the elements which are not necessary and take the image alone. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, in green mode, what happens is this is not done manually. This is the automated thing. Seeing the thing is automated. So that is different technology, and this is totally different technology. This is a very simple technology. The reason why in white back in a photography, why other colors should not be used is because that color will bounce on the object. For example, if I bring a red colored bucket near that lady who was wearing the red color will bounce on the dress, and at that time when you process the image, it will be very, very difficult to remove that red color. It eats up a lot of time. So that is the reason. Both these are entirely different thing. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Move on to the. So we are going to now see how to practice and what are the elements we require for practicing. Okay. And most of you must be knowing all these things, but to refresh, it will be really good if we refresh things. How do I practice? Open it. And before that, can someone tell me how to jump from a flight with a parachute? Can someone tell me? Someone give it a try. I repeat my question. How to jump from a flight with a parachute?
Just step out of the door
Okay.
and like lean down.
Okay, lean down and then?
Will automatically fall down.
Okay, after that?
We should have our hands and legs stretched out
Okay.
to have a balance.
Okay.
Uh, the person will be floating, and after a certain stage, they will have to remove the parachute
Okay.
and take out the parachute so that they can land safely.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Have you jumped from a flight before?
No, I've just seen.
Okay. So now that you know how to jump, are you able to see what is it? What is written in it? Can you all see the
No, sir. Presentation is not visible.
possible? Just give me a moment. Now? Can you all see now? Can you all see now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, wonderful. Okay. Now, uh, now that you said you know the nuances of it, you know how to lean down and jump from the flight, and after some time, you need to pull the trigger of parachute and then catch the parachute. On the left side, there will be a gear. On the right side, there will be a gear. You keep adjusting them so that you have a safe landing. So that is what I also know. But tell me, like, if and you and I know, since we know how to jump from a parachute, if we go and jump it, will we land safely? Tell me yes or no.
No, sir.
No.
No, no, no.
Yes. Is there anybody who's daring to do that? Okay. Now, see, knowing is not doing actually. See, I know that how 50 will behave. I know what is wide lens. I know what is wide lens. I know what is fisheye lens. I know what is 500 lens, what it can do. But it's only a piece of knowledge. It's only a piece of information, not even knowledge. This piece of information I know. Unless and until I experience it, how can I claim that knowledge to be mine? Yes or no? So what we should be doing when it comes to photography, we know what kind of lenses can be used for what kind of shoot. All those is fine, unless I practice it. It is not my knowledge. So if you are very serious about photography, you have to practice every day, every single day. Even a single click will give you 365 images with which you can learn on your own by your mistakes. You need to you need to talk with the light. You need to kind of have a friendship with the light, is because photography is all about controlling the light. So how to control the light? Unless and until you practice it regularly, you cannot able to get that kind of mastery over the photography. Yes or no? So what are all the elements I should be having when I practice a photography? Definitely, you should have a camera connected to a laptop, right? You need a camera connected to a laptop, and then you can have a stand like this at your home. Not not to spend so much money. You can make use of a table which is available, a small table, and a piece of cardboard. What do you call that? A thick white sheet can be used. After that, everything can be done, and mostly you can use uh, 70 200 for a people shoot. But here, what I prefer you to use is 100 or a 50 macro for product photography. That is the best uh, lens that I love this lens actually. 100 macro Canon. So this is a clear setup. You can make use of a table and do a setup like this, and you can either have flashlights. If you have flashlights, then use flashlights. Otherwise, what you can do is you can use continuous like this. And can someone tell me what is that you see? The cage. Have you anybody in this crowd have done a cage by yourself?
Yes, sir, me.
Wonderful. Please tell me how did you do it?
Using a cardboard and
Okay.
cutting the three sides of the cardboard and putting some butter paper.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So in our language, what do we call that butter paper? We call it gateway sheet. But in
Sir,
function, if you go to Vadapani somewhere, you can buy those rolls. I'm sure in your college also it will be available in your department. Okay, that's very nice. Your good name?
Kushi.
Kushi. Very good. See, everybody should have a cage like this at your home, so that any image will be done very easily. But using a cage much before that, if you have an urgent, Amazon product kind of thing to be shot, you can use this cage. Otherwise, please don't do that, because you need to play with the light. This is a very, very easy way of doing. This cage method is very, very easy way of doing. But I want you to play with the light, control the light, increase the exposure, decrease the exposure. Uh, Try to have a 1 minute exposure, try to have a 3 minute exposure, or try to have multiple exposures also. You keep trying everything. These kind of stands are available in Amazon. You can buy those so that the handshake is avoided. And very important is to shoot a product photograph. You definitely need a tripod, but to a strong tripod. No, there is no compromise in it. Most of you must be knowing this camera. It is available in the market. What I'm suggesting you, friends, is please become a group of 10 people. Add a group of 10 people among you. Spend a little money and do a mock-up photo shoot within yourself. So that will give a lot of you can keep learning from each other. That is a very good way of learning things. And you can do role play also. So somebody who's interested in setting up what to say, art direction, setting up a background for it. So that those kind of things can be done. And one more thing is, can someone tell me what kind of lighting is being used in this image? Come on. It can be
Key lighting.
Okay, key lighting. Anyone else?
Daylight.
Daylight. Daylight means, can you explain what is there? What do you mean by daylight?
Sorry. I thought it's been taken outside of outdoor shoot. I thought.
No, tell me what you what
I
are the
thought I thought it's sunlight.
sunlight. Okay, you nailed it. Yes, your good name?
Akash.
Akash. You said it right. I used the morning sunlight, which comes through my window. This was taken in my office. I just made use of a morning light. The very famous and very talented cinematographer Balachandra. I'm sorry, Balu Mahendra. Okay. I don't know how many of you have heard about Balu Mahendra. If you have not heard about Balu Mahendra, search about him, know about his talents. He is very good at using the window light, the evening light and the morning light which comes through the window. It's beautiful. It's amazing. So even if you don't have a light with you, and if you have only a mobile with you, you can play wonders with this morning light. So whenever you see sunlight coming inside through your window, take the camera and put something in front of you and keep shooting. It's a beautiful thing to do. Okay, this is also done with the daylight image only. Of course, this one I kind of did a proper lighting for this. These are the props which I use to shoot. Whenever I feel like doing a practice, I do keep these kind of props and do. Someone tell me how what is unique about this image? Can someone tell me?
Yeah, mirror in back side, sir.
Very good, you nailed it. So your good name?
V. Ratna Kumar, sir.
Ratna Kumar, super, wonderful. See, you're all brilliant. So only thing is you need to practice more. See, the competition for photography has actually become more because I'm in this field for the past 20 years, and I've been seeing a lot of photographers coming in to the field. The only thing is, one who is so very sincere about photography, he alone shines. He alone comes out from the thing. Because there's so much of rat race happening. What you need to do is you need to capture that extraordinary talent, and you need to practice every day. That is what my request to you all, students. So these are all my personal things. So we will now discuss about things required for the people shoot. Can someone name all these things? What is there in the screen? On the left side, somebody is coming forward.
There's a studio light.
It's a studio light, yes.
And I don't know the name of the stand.
It has a name. It has a name. Okay.
Strobe lighting.
Sorry?
Strobe lighting.
We call it octa. See, it's a softbox only. You can see 5 lights in this totally. All are called softbox only. But what kind of softbox are we going to use? Inside the light is going to be the same. The intensity of the light can be adjusted accordingly. But when you use a big size, when you're capturing a big size image, you need to go with a 1 meter softbox or an octa. And I'm going to show you a few other lights also. Okay. This is an octa. What you see on top is an octa. We call it umbrella also, umbrella light. So this is a proper setup. On top you have in the ceiling that is called ambient light, which will be switched off during the shoot. There is a camera with a trigger connected to the laptop so that instantaneously you can see the image and do the exposure adjustment. And that is how it has been done. And every single thing in this is very, very crucial. You need to have a tripod also ready with you in case if you are not moving, you can shoot from one place. And the recommended size for a studio is at least it should be 20 feet width and 40 feet length, because with 7200 lens, to capture somebody in full range, that is from toe to head, if you want to cover it, you need at least 30 feet distance. Otherwise, it is not possible. So you need a lengthy studio. Find out some place and keep shooting your people shoot also. So within the studio itself, you can do a few setup like this for covering the foreground, and this thing. The background can be always changed because it's just a matter of cropping the image and inserting another image behind the original object. And for the people shoot, makeup is also very, very essential. Nowadays, I see anybody here who does makeup also in this team? I'm sure there must be one or two. Anybody there who knows makeup or learned makeup? I see a lot of visual communication students also have the skill of makeup. They also have the skill of, the few people are more interested in costumes.
Sir, I have learned makeup.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, say, friends, you have a makeup artist here, make use of her.
Sure.
I mean, have an appointment with her. For some 10 people together. One can be a costumer, one can be a makeup person, 2-3 people can be. I mean, everybody can be a photographer. So you keep the object, you click it. So one day you hire a makeup studio, bring in your costume, your own costumes. You can make use, take help from people like her. I mean, when it comes to makeup and costume, somebody will be interested. Mock a shoot. So everybody can be a model. Everybody can shoot it. That is the beauty of joint thing. So now costume is also important. You have to do the reference for that to make it beautiful. I just show this exaggerated image. Costume need not be this like this. It can be a simple costume also. Anything you wear is called a costume. The color combinations, everything, it should be good enough for you to, make the picture beautiful. So now what you see here is, Can someone tell me what kind of light is this? The name of the light.
Umbrella.
Yes, it looks like umbrella, but there's a specific name for that. It's not a normal light. It's something unique in it. There is something unique in it, which I'm going to share it now. Before that, I wanted to know who else knows about this light. Please don't type. I'm not seeing the chat box. I'm just seeing the visual alone. So please speak out if you know. Otherwise, I'll tell about this. This light is called a Bond color. Okay, there will be a pair of light. This light is called Bond color. Normally, when you use a soft box and which is connected to the camera, if you click it, the camera to regain and come back to another click for getting ready for another click. Okay, it will take how much time? I repeat the question.
2 to 3 seconds.
Sorry?
2 to 3 seconds.
Seconds? No, I'll repeat my question. I think probably I've not said the question properly. I have a camera which is connected to the softbox, and when I click, the light responds. It gives a flash. After that, my camera becomes will get ready for the next click. And before the next click and the before click, what would be the time duration?
Synchronization speed.
Yes, synchronization, yes. It has to be ready, no? The trigger has to be ready. Try clicking 2 times at the same, simultaneously when the camera is connected to any light or in open light also. Can you able to do that? I'm telling you, it's not possible because it can't respond that much. But when you use this Bond color light, we use this for action shots. For example, the lady who's standing there is jumping now. Okay? If she's jumping, from the time she jumps and goes up and comes back to her toes, if it takes more than 2 or 2.5 seconds, okay, or 1.5 seconds, within that, how many clicks can you do? You can do only one click with a normal light, with a normal softbox. But with this Bond color, you can do 10 to 15 clicks. That is because the light intensity and the preparation of the light and the coordination with the camera will be fast enough for you to take an action shot. So try this also with Bond color. You can hire this light for 5,000 or something per day. You can hire and see how you can all do the magical monkey stuff and all, jumping and all these things can be done wonderfully. So lighting need not be one particular pattern. It depends upon the photographer's idea. It can be in any way. That is me who's using a phase 1 camera, and that is a 100 macro lens. This is me at the shoot spot. Okay. Then we shoot with Anushka. This is, and here I wanted to tell you something. The difference, the lighting pattern when it comes to photography is different. You must have known about the lighting pattern, which is in photography you can manage. But when you see go and see the cine lighting, it will be absolutely contrast. You will be like puzzled why he is keeping the light like that. So that also you should try to observe the lighting. You should go to YouTube and the difference between photography lighting and CD lighting. All these things, when you find time, you have to go and learn all these things. And my students who did internship, most of them had the opportunity to work in my ad films itself. Um, the making of one particular ad, I have it in my YouTube also. Go see it. It will show. It will clearly tell you how the entire ad has been made. First, see the ad, and then go and see the making of the ad. Most of the students must have seen it. So learn more. That is what I'm saying. Learn more, practice more. So thank you. With this, I'm concluding it, and it's open for the question and answer session.
Sir, I want to ask that how we should add a meaning to our photography.
I'm sorry, mailing.
How we should add a meaning to our photography. So we take photos, but most of the time we don't have any meaning in that.
So that was a poetic question. I'm not able to understand the question. Meaning means how to enhance a photography. Are you asking how to give?
If you, for example, if we are doing any ad photography,
Okay.
so how to convey that we are doing certain ad, or it is an we are showing an emotion to them like that.
Yes, emotion. Yes, correct. Akash, there are two things in any photography or any communication piece of communication. It should address the emotional side of it, and it's also address the logical side of it. We have two types of brain, two sides of brain. One is left and another one is right. The right side brain is imaginary brain. It is mostly emotional. And the left side of the brain is a very calculative brain that will think about the logical aspect of it. So when you address, when you take care of both the brains, then it adds meaning to it. I'll show you a few of the and one more way of answering your question is be creative as possible. I'll show you one piece of image which is absolutely beautiful. I kind of liked it a lot. Are you able to see it? You are able to see it?
No, sir, I'm able to see all those photos, not particular photo.
Oh, you are able to see all this photo. Now, okay. Akash. Akash asked me this
Yes,
question,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Akash, can you see a man with a nose in the front and
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, I can see, sir.
can you tell me the purpose of this photograph? This is highly creative. They're asking you to wear mask. That's it. Okay?
Yes, sir.
They are asking you to wear mask, for which you are doing a photograph and doing some kind of retouching to create a weird image. First thing is through weird image you are capturing the attraction, and then if they read the copy, it will say that wear the mask. That is the reason your nose comes before the mouth. Okay, so to add the meaning, as you asked, to do some photography like this, you keep watching a lot of creative stuff like this. Only then, now you are able to hear, see the full screen.
Yes, sir.
You can able to, okay. So do something like this. Such a beautiful thing. You don't have to put a set at all. So they have done a set, but you can create. I mean, use your imagination and do it in a low budget also. This kind of shoot. I think I've answered your question. Okay.
Yes,
Any
sir.
other
Thank
question?
you. Yes, sir.
So may I?
Yeah, please, please.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, my name is Hamna, and I'm a first year student in mass communication. So, I'm interested in electronic media like photography and stuff. So, what would be your advice for someone who has just begun their career in this field? Like, I'm still in the first year.
One thing which we didn't have in our time, and what you have is YouTube. In those days, to have an idea, to create a concept, what we used to do is we used to run to British library and American library, browse books, take books, and see the advertising, how advertising is done in UK or America. Because those days there's a complete lack of information. There is no internet, nothing is available. So we used to go stand for hours together and browse all the books. Those days we don't even have a mobile to capture that
Yeah.
whatever we see in the thing. But we store it in the brain. We come and produce. That's how we produced a lot of creatives like that. So now you are in the era where everything is in front of you. You want to know rocket science also, you type it in YouTube, you will get answer. Number one, keep exposing. This is for everybody. Keep exposing yourself uh, in this kind of knowledge every day. At least spend 15 minutes and learn a new thing in photography or whatever field you are into. If you are editing person, you learn about editing. If you want to get into sound engineering, then learn about sound engineering. So many people are generous enough to put a video about what they learned, and they're sharing it to the world, people of world. Make use of it. Number two, as I said, knowing is not doing. You need to practice every day, even if it is for 10 minutes. Genuinely practice. The third one is catch hold of a guru. Take somebody's uh, mentorship. He or she may not be a leading photographer, but whoever you think they're a very good photographer, you can learn something. Make them a mentor. Go and ask them, sir, can you be my mentor? Ma'am, can you be my mentor? So, and show your progress to them. The fourth way of doing is you can join as an assistant to some other photographer. That's the best way to join. You should have a lot of humility. It's not an easy job. You have to spend a lot of time. You have to do. They will give you a lot of tasks which you have to finish, but it gives you immense knowledge. You can be with any leading photographer for just 2 years and you can come out in time. That's what I'm saying. And you will get work just not because you have talents. It's just for the reason that you are coming from that lineage. You will get assignments. That's a trade secret which I'm sharing now. I think I've answered your question.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
I think Mr. Sorry, you have to tell me whether we have crossed the timing.
Uh, yes, if there is no more questions, I sir, yeah, Anya ma'am. So if we don't have any more questions from the students, we can proceed to the photography competition part of it. Yes, students, we received a lot of photos from you, and like, they were good. They were good. They're really good. But we had some specifications in selecting the photo. One of them was that we should not change the elements of the photo. We can be basically anything like no, uh, increasing the brightness, contrast, and all of it, but not change the elements of the photo. So some of you have done that, but because of that, your photo gets disqualified. Please don't be disheartened. You can try again next time when we have this competition again. No, and yeah, pretty much that was the only criteria. A lot of people lost out. Your photo was technically strong, it was good, but what happened was you lost out on the part where you actually edited the image to manipulate the photo like completely. So it was part of the rule book that you should not change the element. You can do basic. Ma'am, Sujati ma'am. Just a minute. I can hear the difference. Just a minute. All right, things one. Right. All right. So your photos were technically strong, but only place where you lost out was that you edited it. I know you have good editing skills. I agree to it, but no, the specification was that you should not change the image of the photo. So maybe next time you can try again, right? And apart from that, we selected, like we got about 85 no responses from you, and out of that we selected about 12 of them based on two things. One, how technically strong the photos are, and two, are they sticking to the theme basically? So are they sticking to the theme that's lockdown life? And I'm going to project some of the photos now, and Sir Suresh Ramakrishnan sir will be deciding which photo will be getting the first and second prize. We are not doing the third prize this time. It's going to be first and second prize. All right. So in a short while, I'll start sharing the screen with you. Please hold on. Can you all see the presentation?
No, sir.
No, you can't. Can you see? Is it visible now?
No, sir, it's not visible.
It's like blank screen, sir.
Black screen, right? I think there's a small lag between when I share it and you see it. I'll stop presenting. Just
Now we can see it.
it's visible. Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
see, for to be fair, what we did was we removed your names, and instead of that, we gave you lot numbers so that you identify just by the numbers, right? So this is lot 126. Suresh sir, can you see them? Suresh sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, sir. So let me know when no, I need to move on to the next subject, next photo. Lot 126. The headline for the top, the what you call it, the topic for the photo was locked up in lockdown. The description for the photo.
Are we going to see everything once and then decide?
Okay, fine. So you just need to let me know if I need to move. I'll keep moving.
Oh, okay, fine, sir. I didn't know.
Fine, sir.
So
So should I move? Yeah. Next is lot 106. We can go as you like, sir. Maybe if you want to see all of it, go through all of it, and then again replay.
Are we going to see how many numbers are we going to see?
We're going to see about 12 photos. Sir.
12
So we got about 85, and we filtered it down to 12.
Move on to the next one.
Yes. Sir. Plot 116. Can I go to the next photo, sir?
Yes, sir. Please.
Lot 109. For some photos we got descriptions, for some we did not receive it. So whenever I got the description, I put it here.
Okay.
Like lot 115.
Go to the next one, sir.
Lot 117. Description is forced freedom.
Okay.
Lot 118. The description is distance does not matter, a virtual marriage proposal. So it was a bigger description. In the description, the student had said that because of the lockdown, a lot of marriages and engagement proposal have moved on to virtual phase. Can you move on to the next step?
Yes, sir.
Lot 120. The description is merry-go-round and no one around.
Okay.
Lot 121.
Okay. Is it quarantine the person or something?
Yes, sir. There was no description to the photo.
What? I'm not able to see the description. What it says?
There's no description. We received some photos without descriptions.
Oh, I see. Okay. We need to. Okay. We'll move on.
Lot 122. There is a big description. It's in the next slide. Would you want to read the description first and then come back to the photo? Yeah. So this is the description. So students, this person had recreated. Yeah.
Can go to the previous slide?
Yes.
I'm not able to figure out what is there on top of the water.
It's a boat. There's a sunset. It's a water, and there's a boat. Basically, basically what this person has done is since because of lockdown, photographers could not go out and take outdoor photos. So within the house, using household products, he has created sunset on a sea. So students, for you to read the pretty long description, but
okay, sir. 11th one, sir.
Right. Lot 123. The description reads: the kids are not able to play outside like previous days in this pandemic. Their joy and happiness is gone. They are locked in their house. Next slide is lot 124. Coping up with pandemic situation and biking inside virtual reality. So instead of biking outside, the person is biking inside a virtual VR. And that's the end of it. So, do you want me to read it? Go through it, sir. I'm sorry.
106, sir.
106. 106. There's no description for the photo there.
The person is there here.
The person. I need to see the name selection. Just a minute.
Can I have a word with these people? Is it
This person? So, just a moment, so let me see who the person is. Hiba. Hiba from WCC. Are you there?
Yeah.
You there?
The shadow of the crossbar.
Yeah.
How did you create it?
I used it. I put a badminton racket in front of the flashlight.
Badminton racket, you made use of it, is it?
What?
You made use of a badminton racket. That's what
Yeah.
you said. Okay, thank you, Shilpa. Sir,
Yeah.
thanks, Shilpa. And 112, yes, 112.
112. Just a moment. Just a moment. You're talking about 112, right, sir?
112, sir. Yes, sir.
122. This one.
Oh, sorry, 122. Sorry.
Yes, sir. Because 112 is not there. Yes, sir. So, you want to talk to this person, sir? Let me see if it's here.
Like how we spoke to Shiva, we can talk.
Yeah, just a moment. Let me see who's log 122. Farhan Khan from Jamia Millia Islamia. Are you there? Farhan Khan? Farhan Khan, are you there? I don't think he's here.
Sir, can I see the description for this one?
The description, yes. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay. Actually, 122 and 106 are very close. But I think, can I declare?
Yes, absolutely. You can go ahead with this.
I think we have to give it to 106.
106. 106 is for first position or the second position, sir?
First position.
First position. All right, sir. And we have another position, second.
Second can be given to 122.
122. 122. Fine, sir.
But
So,
for the
yes.
effort and mixed match and all these things.
All right. It was creative, actually. Both the photos are very creative. Right. All right. So we have winners here.
Do you have any reservation for this? 122.
I'm sorry, sir. What is it?
You were talking about something, photography, some clarity.
No. This is a photography. So basically, what I got some really good photos from students, but they were digitally manipulated. They added extra effects to it. They added extra elements to the photos. The work was good. But what we had mentioned, the rule was that you can do basic corrections like cropping or change, like.
Rule out 122.
122, fine, sir. Because this is no editing there anymore, I guess.
It came along. Among those 12 images. So yeah, I also had that in my mind. Like it's not one single image. It's not one single image.
It's not one single image. Yes, sir.
122 is not one single image. It's a combination of two different photographs. So as per the
fine.
tops of the thing, I think.
Fine, sir.
So we need to identify two photographs for another two positions, or
no, just one more photo. Oh, so we have a winner. That's 106, and we need to identify one more photo per second. We're not giving out the third position.
Okay, sir, can I see 120, sir?
120.
This person is there, bro?
120. Let me see. 120 is Amrish SR, and he's not given the college name as well. Amrish SR, are you there? Amrish SR? No, sir, not really. He's not there. And he's not given the institution's name also.
Okay.
So,
see 109 and 115.
109 and 115. This is 109. Let me pull out the name for the person.
No need to talk to them, sir. I just want to see it once again.
Fine. 109 and
115.
115.
Is this person here?
Who 115 or 109? Who's it?
115, sir. 115.
115. Just 115. 115 is Rebecca Miriam, Women's Christian College. Are you there, Rebecca?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Rebecca, tell me, how did you do this photograph?
I took it at night. That's my sister. I used only the phone screen. I put it on full brightness to take the picture.
So you didn't use any other.
No, there was no other medium. I tried using flash, but it was too illuminated, and it didn't give the effect I wanted. So I just used the screen light.
Is that the only source of light, or you used any other torchlight or something?
I did not use any other torchlight.
Okay. Can you talk to that person also? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you talk
109, right? Let me talk. 109 is Akshaya Arul from Raj College. Akshaya, are you there? Akshaya Arul, are you there? I don't think she's here. So. We can, even if they're not there, maybe we can give them the this thing, but we can call and communicate that with them. So, if you feel
okay, so second question can be given to 109, sir.
109. All right. So so it's going to be
based on the emotion. I mean, the similar kind of photographs are already there, but this person has used the silhouette technology.
Okay.
It is no lesser. I mean, greater than. 115 also, but compared to these things, I mean, there is a little more effort gone into 109.
So you're talking about similar photos.
Everybody has done extremely well. Everybody's photo is damn good. But the thing is, it has to be given to. If I have to, you have to ask me. Like, I will give it to all the 12 people. I'm not just saying not just saying for the sake of saying. I'm genuinely telling you, everybody has brilliantly done. I can even describe your photographs on behalf of you. The kind of efforts made in it. But it has to be given to only 2 people, 1 and 2. So the first prize goes to 106, and the second one goes to 109.
109. All right. So we have our final decision. So the first position goes to 106, and 106 would be just a moment. Hiba, and the second position goes to 109, and that's Aksharul from Raj College. So Women's Christian College, number 1, position 1, and position 2 goes to Raj College.
Yes.
Right. So we have the winners. Congratulations, winner. We'll shortly communicate with you, and we will let you know. We will ask for details to give you the prize money. So the prize money for the first portion is 3,000 rupees, and the prize money for the second portion is 2,000 rupees. All right. Ashraf. All right. So now dear students, do you have any questions that you need to ask sir now? Because we are going to end the meeting. We want to propose a word of thanks now. Before that, if you need to ask anything, you can actually.
Sunny sir, Sunny sir, I have a few words to say.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please.
Okay. Thank you, Suresh Ramakrishnan sir, for judging the photographs for the competition Clicks 2020, and it's done through online during this pandemic. We feel it's a great for doing this job today, and you have given useful insights. Thank you very much, and hope our students would have enjoyed the session, and they have interacted with you, and you have shared your experience with your valuable and useful insights. Thank you, sir. Sunny sir, you can invite.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you so
Sunny
much,
sir,
ma'am.
yeah, you can invite. You
Yes,
can
ma'am.
invite Chitra ma'am.
All right. Now I call upon Dr. Chitra Mai, ma'am, to propose the word of thanks for the.
Good afternoon to all. I, on behalf of our Vistas Management, School of Mass Communication, staffs, and students, I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to the Honorable Delegate Mr. Suresh Ramakrishnan, Airstream Director and Industry Expert, blessed us with your presence and took out valuable time of your busy schedule. I hope students and the audience would definitely be benefited and make use of this webinar. I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to Mr. Suresh Ramakrishnan for sharing with us some of the impact of creative photography in advertising. We are all inspired by your great, valuable messages. I take this opportunity to extend our most sincere thanks to all the participants who have attended this webinar. Once again, I thank Mr. Suresh Ramakrishnan and everyone present in this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And thank you so much, dear students. And thank you so much for blessing this occasion. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks for the opportunity. And thank Mr. Isaac Ganesh and the entire team. We've done a wonderful arrangement for these students to learn so many things. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. So the meeting is officially over. The winners will be contacted by our team. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.